So hello everyone and welcome to DC Ultras, your one-stop shop for all news related to DC. And today I am back with the official Peacemaker podcast which started this channel. So it's a very emotional moment for me, as from Peacemaker we have started a journey of this channel DC Ultras. Back in the days it was DCEU, that is DC East Universe, and now it is DCU, that is DC Ultras. As always, you know, that's what happened to DC brand. It was previously DCEU and today it's DCU. And today, with a bang of Peacemaker season 2, we finally got the retcon of DCU and the soft reboot to DCU. And what happened in the episode, I will discuss about that, and it will be a spoiler breakdown. So if you guys are new to our channel, please like, share and subscribe to the channel, and you haven't watched the series, please do check it out right now. Jio Hotstar, available in India with subscription, minimum subscription. It's available with the mobile recharge also. I think it will be available to you. So episode 1 is available, and it will be there for 7 days, and next episode will drop again on next Friday. So please do check on Jio Hotstar on every Friday 6:30 AM. It will be going live. So without any further ado, let's jump into the spoiler reaction of the podcast. So 3, 2, 1, here we go. So building the first thing to your eyes, like which I want to highlight, is the rating. So the rating which I like to give to the show will be a superb, what will I say, 5-star or maybe 4-star, because yeah, that's just a beginning. I expect a lot more from the show. So yeah, we can easily give it 4-star because it blown me away. It have all the heart, actions, dance number, everything perfectly poised. Starting with the first scene when they say previously on the DCU, that's when the boom first happened. We got to see the Justice League cameo in the last season, but this time around we saw the Justice Gang cameo in the same scene, and that proves that the story which we are following right now is in DCU, and the DCU, and the DCU part which we already seen in season 1, that was basically in DCEU. And in that story we have seen Justice League, Ezra Miller and Aquaman, Jason Momoa also talking, making a cameo for the Peacemaker. But this time we saw the Justice Gang along with, like, consisting of Hawkgirl, Mr. Terrific, Guy Gardner, and Superman and Supergirl. And they have come to rescue Peacemaker because the Justice League is yet to be formed in DCU. So that's a brilliant idea and a way to retcon the worlds and everything, because the two timeline can have similar events, but basically they will have few things which will be twist. And here we see that instead of Ezra Miller and Jason Momoa, we have seen the cameo of Hawkgirl and Guy Gardner bashing Peacemaker. And then we see Peacemaker go for, like, when the episode starts, we see Peacemaker go for an interview with the Justice Gang to be a member, where we also see another cameo, that is White Rabbit from the series. She is also a very sexy, steamy Gotham villain. Her suit was fantastic, which I saw, and that camel toe joke was literally bang on with me, at least. So Lord take a interview, like Maxwell Lord take a interview with Hawkgirl and Guy Gardner of Peacemaker, and then they humiliated and they thought the mic was off, but actually the mic was on. At that moment Peacemaker was also embraced, and he made up his mind that he don't want to join this shit Justice Gang, and he left the place. Then he went with Adebayo to meet Emilia Harcourt, and Emilia Harcourt, like, as we saw down the, like, channels and everything, she's actually currently suffering from some kind of masculinity, or maybe you can say adrenaline rush excitement, because she was being blacklisted along with Leora Adebayo by Amanda Waller, as they have backstabbed Amanda Waller being part of what will I say, task forces, or maybe like Bill Reeves, Argus member, where they used to work previously, but now he is being blacklisted and she can't get a job in a FBI, in a CIA, nowhere. So Emilia Harcourt went into a bar and gets into a fight. But before that we saw he went to a doctor and a psychiatrist who tries to explain her problem, but she got frustrated again there and come back dashed her own dashboard and got knocked off in the fingers. Came back home. Peacemaker goes to meet her, and Peacemaker kind of expressed their feelings and also given a background. Like last time when they meet, they were drunk. Both of them were drunk and they have a sex. So they want to talk about that. Peacemaker really wanted that to be a flourishing relationship, but Hardcore was not in that mood, and she definitely rejected everything. And she said, Peacemaker, that I will never be with you in any timeline. And then our Christopher Smith went back home feeling sad, and that's when we see him having a orgy. That was something like marvelous to see, but not a kid show, man. So it was a orgy, home orgy by Christopher Smith. But when he was sad and depressed and having drugs and everything at that time, not drugs, weeds I will say, and at that time Christopher Smith again went back to the portal where which he actually used to open at the first place when he want eagerly to have a like walk in, because it was raining outside and eagerly was wanting to walk or fly. So he opened his dimensional portal door, and he said eagerly to have a ride there. But when for a long time when Eagerly was not coming back, he went to search of in search of Eagerly, and he found out that there is another portal or dimensional doors which lead to other dimensions, and in that dimensions there is a different Peacemaker or version or something, and different story and everything is happening there. When he went there in the first place, he saw his own father, August Smith, and he thought he was drunk or maybe he was dreaming, and he was very much haunted by a ghost kind of a feeling, and he came back. But this time when he was again depressed and when he consumed all the weeds and everything, he came back to that and he opened the portal again, and that what sent a signal to John Economos, who is also secretly working for Argus to like keep an eye on Peacemaker, being his close friend, if I can say. He is being appointed by none other than Rick Flag Senior, who is now like actually investigating Christopher Smith for a long time, because Christopher Smith has killed his own son, that is Rick Flag Junior, and his father is Rick Flag Senior, who is doing all these things. So John Economos found out that there was a spike after like nearly 6 months from January, so that means it's in June, that again the spikes came from Christopher Smith's house, and they went there and they saw that he is opening a portal, but he didn't reveal that to Argus. He went to Adababa and explained that please ask John, that is Christopher Smith, what is going on and what is that dimension portal and why he is going there and everything. And because Adabaya is already aware of that portal, because I know I think Adabaya or maybe Vigilante was the one who went with John inside that portal for looking into all those helmets and everything. So yeah, so some of them are aware of it, but they were never aware of the dimensional portal. It leads to different doors, different dimensions, like that multiversal story. So John then went inside that dimension and he found out that it's a different dimension, and here the story is different. Peacemaker is married to Emilia Harcourt, and then he has his brother Keith alive. That's a big surprise cameo, huge one, don't miss it. Then we have August Smith come back, he's alive here, and he's a good guy, not a fascist or racist. So then John Cena was very much emotional. The acting was point on. He was like emotionally very much obliged and emotionally drenched when he faced his own elder brother, who he actually kills in his own timeline. So then when everything was going right at the end of the series, we saw that the original Peacemaker from that universe came back, and he faced John Cena with a gun pointed, as you see in the right hand side of the image, and there was a fight. And when John Cena tries to escape, like Christopher Smith tried to escape from that dimension, that second Christopher Smith, that is the Peacemaker from the dimension, followed him, multiversal Peacemaker, and in the fight accidentally this Peacemaker, original Peacemaker of DCU killed the Peacemaker from DCEU, if I am not wrong, or maybe from any other dimension or other it will not be a DC used Peacemaker also, because DC used Peacemaker basically have killed his own brother and also father. So yeah, that will not make a sense. So yeah, overall that's a different dimension. So then he killed him, and that's the end of the episode. The things which I like very much about this episode was the dance sequence number. This is a new song this time around. It's la 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 la. That's the title of the song by Foxy SAHA. It worked very well, like the last time. Do you really wanna fix anything? but this time the choreography is very lot better, and the ending was kind of a building staircase for Igli to go up and have something. Like they were so much drenched and sad about the dance number they have to do, that they are coming down together and sleeping there, getting restless, breathe out, and then Igli came over top of them and make a dash. Yeah, come on, this is Peacemaker. So we have seen different characters like Judo Master and everything. Shasha Bordox, a new character introduced here. All of them in the dance number. So overall, it was a very satisfying episode. It basically retconned everything which we were hoping for from DCU and DCEU, and now finally it's time for the DCU to strive. So I'm looking forward to episode 2. It will have a lot of things. Till 5 it will be going in a good gentle pace, but from 6, 7, 8, as James Gunn mentioned himself, it will be a bonkers, as we know. So I'm hoping to get a lots of cameo and twist and tales and lot of things to talk about down the road in the podcast. So that's it for now. Today I have given you all the briefings and summary and everything of the show. Now enjoy the show. If you still have not, or maybe have watched one time, give it a second try, and you will find different Easter eggs from Superman also. Lex being name dropped here. So, and the dimensional portal also, same thing, Rift, which opened in Superman Metropolis, that's also been mentioned. So I am totally like excited, very excited, totally thumbs up, and I liked. It was blown away my expectation. It was more than my expectation. So I will give it a 4-star for season 1 episode, season 2 episode 1, and that's my reaction. If you guys have enjoyed it, please let me know on the comment section below. Let me know your opinion about this series. And until next time, we will be meeting again next week, Friday, with this kind of a podcast. Until that, hashtag DC Ultras.